my track fam. I mean, just people who've like believed in me since really I gave them a good reason to be honest. I remember when I was, what, 5 years old, like my dad used to take me running all the time. He used to take me running. And I was in the University of Maryland on my birthday, and this coach, he's not here right now, he asked me to run for him. Like he said, "You're fast, run." Even then, like he just took me in, like saw I had talent, just took me in. A lot of my successes come, my first biggest race came from Coach Shields. Could you stand up real quick so everybody knows who I'm talking about? Coach Shields. This is regionals, and for those of you who don't know what regionals is, it's the fastest people from Maryland all the way to Georgia. So, and Coach Shields, I remember, I was getting beat by this kid all year. I don't even remember his name. And
because I beat him. Yeah, you remember his name.
Coach Shields grabbed me right, he like yanked me right before the race, and he was like, "Listen, you don't win this race. You're gonna win this race. And I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna do it." I'm like, "Coach, what you talking about? This dude beat me all year. You not watching?" Like, but anyways, he told me, "You don't win this race. And here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stay in third place the whole race. In the last 150, I'm gonna yell, 'Go Bree! Go Bree!' And what you're gonna do, you're gonna cut out in front and you're just gonna take off." And I remember I won the race the exact same way he did. That was my first race. I was the fastest kid from here to Georgia. All because of him. Just stuff like that, man. It's just my blood family is just, they've really, there's very few things you come in this life with, and one of them is family. My family has truly been, I couldn't describe it to you. They just been uplifting me all my life, man. Just the way they're taking care of my mom, they take care of, if you take care of my mom, you take care of me. Like, you know how the Bible says the men are supposed to lead? Like, my family, the females lead. The females lead, most of them are single mothers, like, and they've led, like us. The cornerstone of my family is my grandma, and they've truly supported me since I was little. Even when I had no place to stay, just a couple months ago, my cousin Lisa was like, "You can stay with me." Like, it's like, even if you don't talk, they're just always there, just to be able to come out. I gotta thank them. Back in March, before I came to Disciple, I came to Maryland, and I didn't really have not much, no friends. Like, I came to Maryland with no friends, and just, I found this family in church, and they've taken me in, but most importantly, they've not shown me how to do negative stuff. They showed me how to love God, like, and how the Bible says to love God, not how you want to love God. They showed me how to be a disciple. My disciple, Chris Rivera, where is he? Is he still here? He left. He probably had to call his girlfriend or something. Anyways, like, every time I'm down and like I'm falling away from God, or I'm just struggling, man, he's just always been there. So just to have family like you guys, I mean, it's just, you guys teach me how to love other people. You guys teach me how to love other people, and it's just, I really would be lost without you. I just want to thank you all for coming. First and foremost, I really have to thank God, of course, like, because he's been the best person to me that I've ever had in my life. And I wanted to thank him in one thing in particular. A lot of times things happen and you think like God's like cursing you, or like he's cursed you, or there's no God, and he's just done. And he did me a favor a long time ago that he really didn't have to do. It's nothing I didn't deserve. A while ago, I was at Pittsburgh. Most of you probably already know that. And I didn't know him, to be honest. And all my success really came from him, but when I got it, I just used it for myself, which is very selfish. And he took that from me. He took that from me, and I really thought I hated him for it, to be honest. There was a point where I just had no love for him. Just like, nah, why did he do that to me? You know what I'm saying? We always think, like, we as people don't tend to take responsibility for our own actions. Like, it was me, like, I deserved it, like, it was me that did it. And I didn't realize that he did that for me until I read this passage. that I wanted to share with you, because it kind of describes how I was feeling at the time. It's Lamentations 3. If you have your Bible, you can open it. I know y'all got your Bible.
Turn it on. Yeah.
Lamentation 3, and it talks about,
Don't leave without.
I am a man who has seen affliction by the rod of the Lord's wrath. He has driven me away and made me walk in darkness rather than light. Indeed, he has turned his hand against me again and again all day long. He has made my skin and my flesh grow old. He has broken my bones. He has besieged me and surrounded me with bitterness and hardship. He has made me dwell in darkness like those long dead. He has walled me in so I can't escape. He's weighed me down with chains. Even when I call out or cry for help, he shuts out my prayer. He has barred my way with blocks of stone and has made my path crooked. Like a bear lying in wait, like a lion in hiding, he dragged me from a path and mangled me and left me without help. He drew his bow and made me a target for his arrows. He's pierced my heart with arrows from his quiver, and I became the laughingstock for all my people, all my old friends. They mocked me in song all day. He filled me with bitter herbs and gave me gall to drink. He's broken my teeth with gravel. He's trampled me into the dust. And you can scroll down to 19. And I remember my affliction and my wandering, the bitterness of the gall. I well remember them, and my soul is downcast within me. Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed. For his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. You can scroll down to, let's see, 31. For no one is cast off by the Lord forever. Though he brings grief, he will show compassion. So great is an unfailing love, for he does not willingly bring affliction or grief to anybody. And I think, like, it's true. I can say it to you. It's true, honestly. Because the worst time of my life was when I got suspended out of school. And I lost that status that I had, that little bit of spotlight that I lived in all my life. All my security was in that, what people thought of me, how females treated me, newspapers, all that. All of it came. And the thing is, I realize now that I look back on it, he really did that because he loved me. Like, if I still had that, yeah, I probably could have been in the Olympics, but what is that? Like, was I saved? I wasn't saved at all. I didn't know God. I was my own God.